you spend half your life asleep or in bed. It's worth spending money on a good mattress, decent pillows, and a comfy duvet. Every other.
Every other.
Every other.
Every other.
Alternating, skipping one in between.
Alternating, skipping one in between.
We meet every other Thursday for our book club.
We meet every other Thursday for our book club.
하나 걸러.
None other than.
None other than.
None other than.
None other than.
No one else but.
No one else but.
The culprit was none other than the neighbor's dog.
The culprit was none other than the neighbor's dog.
다름 아닌.
Other than.
Other than.
Other than.
Other than.
Excluding or except for.
Excluding or except for.
She enjoys fruits other than bananas.
She enjoys fruits other than bananas.
이을.
At the outset.
At the outset.
At the outset.
At the outset.
At the beginning or start.
At the beginning or start.
He was determined to succeed at the outset of his career.
He was determined to succeed at the outset of his career.
처음부터.
All over again.
All over again.
All over again.
All over again.
Completely from the beginning.
Completely from the beginning.
We had to start all over again after the mistake.
We had to start all over again after the mistake.
다시 한번.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Repeatedly or again and again.
Repeatedly or again and again.
She repeated the instructions over and over until we understood.
She repeated the instructions over and over until we understood.
몇 번이고 반복해서.
Over and above.
Over and above.
Over and above.
Over and above.
In addition to or beyond.
In addition to or beyond.
He always gives over and above what is expected.
He always gives over and above what is expected.
이상과 그 이상.
Owing to.
Owing to.
Owing to.
Owing to.
Because of or due to.
Because of or due to.
The delay was owing to bad weather.
The delay was owing to bad weather.
때문에,
Come into one's own.
Come into one's own.
Come into one's own.
Come into one's own.
To reach one's full potential or success.
To reach one's full potential or success.
After years of hard work, he finally came into his own as a leader.
After years of hard work, he finally came into his own as a leader.
자신의 것으로 오십시오.
Hold one's own.
Hold one's own.
Hold one's own.
Hold one's own.
To maintain one's position or performance.
To maintain one's position or performance.
She can hold her own in any debate.
She can hold her own in any debate.
자신의 것을 잡아라.
On one's own.
On one's own.
On one's own.
On one's own.
Independently or without assistance.
Independently or without assistance.
He decided to live on his own and be independent.
He decided to live on his own and be independent.
혼자서,
Own up.
Own up.
Own up.
Own up.
Admit or confess.
Admit or confess.
It's better to own up to your mistakes.
It's better to own up to your mistakes.
자신의,
Keep pace with.
Keep pace with.
Keep pace with.
Keep pace with.
To stay at the same level as.
To stay at the same level as.
She struggled to keep pace with the fast runners.
She struggled to keep pace with the fast runners.
보조를 맞추십시오.
Set the pace.
Set the pace.
Set the pace.
Set the pace.
To establish the standard or speed.
To establish the standard or speed.
The experienced athlete set the pace for the race.
The experienced athlete set the pace for the race.
페이스 설정,
For one's part.
For one's part.
For one's part.
For one's part.
Regarding one's contribution or perspective.
Regarding one's contribution or perspective.
For my part, I believe we should move forward.
For my part, I believe we should move forward.
자신의 부부를 위해,
In part.
In part.
In part.
In part.
partially or to some extent.
Partially or to some extent.
The success of the project was in part due to her hard work.
The success of the project was in part due to her hard work.
부분적으로,
On the part of.
On the part of.
On the part of.
On the part of.
Done by or on behalf of.
Done by or on behalf of.
The mistake was on the part of the manufacturer.
The mistake was on the part of the manufacturer.
A 측에서,
Part with.
Part with.
Part with.
Part with.
To give up or let go of.
To give up or let go of.
He was unwilling to part with his favorite toy.
He was unwilling to part with his favorite toy.
부재,
Play a part in.
Play a part in.
Play a part in.
Play a part in.
To contribute to or be involved in.
To contribute to or be involved in.
She played a part in organizing the event.
She played a part in organizing the event.
에 참여하다,
Take part.
Take part.
Take part.
Take part.
To participate or be involved in.
To participate or be involved in.
He decided to take part in the charity run.
He decided to take part in the charity run.
참여하다,
In particular.
In particular.
In particular.
In particular.
Specifically or especially.
Specifically or especially.
She loves fruits, in particular mangoes.
She loves fruits, in particular mangoes.
특히,
Pass away.
Pass away.
Pass away.
Pass away.
To die or stop living.
To die or stop living.
Sadly, her grandmother passed away last week.
Sadly, her grandmother passed away last week.
돌아가다,
Pass by.
Pass by.
Pass by.
Pass by.
To go past or ignore.
To go past or ignore.
As I walked, I passed by the beautiful park.
As I walked, I passed by the beautiful park.
지나가다,
Pass off.
Pass off.
Pass off.
Pass off.
To pretend or disguise as.
To pretend or disguise as.
He tried to pass off his artwork as an original.
He tried to pass off his artwork as an original.
전달,
Pass on.
Pass on.
Pass on.
Pass on.
To transmit or give to someone else.
To transmit or give to someone else.
The tradition is important, and we should pass it on to the next generation.
The tradition is important, and we should pass it on to the next generation.
전달,
Pass out.
Pass out.
Pass out.
Pass out.
To faint or lose consciousness.
To faint or lose consciousness.
He fainted and passed out during the concert.
He fainted and passed out during the concert.
기절,
Pass over.
Pass over.
Pass over.
Pass over.
To skip or ignore.
To skip or ignore.
Let's pass over that topic for now.
Let's pass over that topic for now.
패스 오버,
Pass up.
Pass up.
Pass up.
Pass up.
To decline or miss an opportunity.
To decline or miss an opportunity.
She didn't pass up the opportunity to travel.
She didn't pass up the opportunity to travel.
패스업,
Pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
To praise or encourage.
To praise or encourage.
He deserved a pat on the back for his hard work.
He deserved a pat on the back for his hard work.
칭찬하기,
Patch up.
Patch up.
Patch up.
Patch up.
To repair or mend.
To repair or mend.
They had a disagreement but managed to patch it up.
They had a disagreement but managed to patch it up.
패치업,
Pay back.
Pay back.
Pay back.
Pay back.
To return money or favor.
To return money or favor.
I'll pay you back the money I borrowed.
I'll pay you back the money I borrowed.
갚다,
Pay off.
Pay off.
Pay off.
Pay off.
To repay a debt or achieve success.
To repay a debt or achieve success.
Her hard work finally paid off, and she got a promotion.
Her hard work finally paid off and she got a promotion.
갚다,
Pay out.
Pay out.
Pay out.
Pay out.
To spend money or distribute.
To spend money or distribute.
He had to pay out a large sum for the car repair.
He had to pay out a large sum for the car repair.
지불,
Pay up.
Pay up.
Pay up.
Pay up.
To settle a debt or pay what is owed.
To settle a debt or pay what is owed.
If you want to keep your phone, you need to pay up the bill.
If you want to keep your phone, you need to pay up the bill.
지불,
In person.
In person.
In person.
In person.
In the physical presence of.
In the physical presence of.
He met the president in person at the event.
He met the president in person at the event.
스스로,
Don't be afraid to ask questions.